back to part 12 of the Easy Stuart S50 build. In this one we're just catching up a little bit from last time, just showing you the valve rod and the little fork we made for that, just showing you, I said, there is a similar process to making the crosshead, and also in this one we're going to be seeing if it actually lives. We're going to just put some air into it and get the timing set up somewhere near, and then get it running. So let's get on with that now and see if it actually lives.
So this is the little valve rod fork that we made. Very similar process to the crosshead. So if you want to check back in the video to see how to do that. And then what that does, that connects up your valve rod to your eccentric that we made in the last video. And this is what gives you the timing on the valve. I also added the little oilers, you can see there. And like I said, that's the valve rod, and the valves inside the chest. We'll just show you that now. Simple little piece of brass in there, threaded, I think it was 7B8, and the valve rod, that's threaded as well and turned down at the end. And the timing is basically just as you're approaching one end of the stroke, you'll see the valve just starts to come back to open up the port to push the air into one side of the piston, the same at the other end. So just as it gets in the stroke, that's already starting to come back slightly. As we said, the end of the valve rod is turned down. Remember, we drilled it all through, we machined that face off, so we won't get the wobble on the drill bit, and that gives us perfect alignment. So the end of the valve rod just sits in there nicely without any interference. And now then, the big test. Running on air. It's not very much air coming out the compressor. This is the first run, we're going to give it a go, and yes, there we go. She runs. That's fantastic. She lives. As you can see, there's sadly I didn't hold this together. There's a couple of bolts in the steam chest and a few bolts in the cylinder covers. We've not even got the clamp bolt on the eccentric or anything. Slide it up there so you can see it. And that's it, there's not even a seal on the gun itself, it's just pushed in, but it's running beautifully there. There's a little bit of a knock, you can just hear, but everything's that loose. That's why we're getting like a bit of a knock going on. Basically it's the crosshead pin and to the small end of the crank, and also the slide rails. So there's a bit of play as it comes on the return stroke, and like I said, that look a bit of a knock on the pin. But yes, brilliant, job done. This was just afterwards, I was just playing around once I finished sort of filming, see how slow we could go. A bit difficult to use the hand trigger on the blowgun, but I'm just holding the camera by hand as well, so apologies for the wobbliness. But yeah, you can see it can slow it right down. It will run faster than this, but we've not got it all oiled up and everything, so I don't really want to run it too fast just yet. But you can see it goes nice and slow when you want it to. Fantastic.
There we go, that's definitely job done. She lives on her. So there we go, just a little catch up there. Because take it all apart now, get it painted up. Like I say, and just when we rebuild it, we'll address all the issues like the little knot we had from the crosshead with the pin, which it's always been a temporary pin. Like I say, so we just need to make a new pin for that, the proper pin for it. And also when we build it, realign the crosshead rails, slide rails, where they're just out a little bit, and that's just allowing a bit of play in the crosshead, which again is just creating a bit of a knock. But I say it's not so bad, it's running there. The time was just done as a quick time just to get it up and running. There's hardly any bolts in it, you know, the steam chest only got 2 bolts holding it, and also each cylinder end, they've only just got 3 bolts holding those, so it's running there with like nothing holding it together. So yeah, so it lives. So like I say, so next time we'll do a bit of painting, run you through that, get it built up proper, get a bit more polished, a bit more finished, and we'll see you in that one. So until next time, YouTubers, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe to the channel, and it'll be right.